Hi, I'm Mel from Starbright Creations. Today I'm going to do a tutorial for Iron Man nail art. I also do face painting and cake making and hoping to get some tutorials up for both of those eventually. So this will be the first tutorial that I'll be doing today and hopefully you'll like it. I'm going to show you what it will look like when you've finished it. So hopefully you'll be able to see those. And I will be posting pictures at the end and at the beginning as well. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just going to quickly go through the nail polishes that I've used to get to my Iron Man nails. Obviously we've got to use the thumb as his mask, and then we're just going to sort of do designs that basically look like his armour, and obviously concentrate on the centre of his chest on his armour. We've used a red, it doesn't matter, any red will do really. One of the things that I've found look really good as an effect for his armour is a sparkle paint, or sparkle nail polish, which is just a coat really. It's see-through when you put it on your plain nails, but when you put it over the red it just gives it that extra sort of effect. We've also got a gold, it's got a thin brush, I don't know if you can see that, rather than the thick, just so we can get the effect. And we've also got that in black as well. So those are the kind of kit you're going to need to just get this effect, and a steady hand. Okay, so I'm going to start with the gold. I'm just doing his outline of his mask, which is a little bit fiddly, so I'm just going to get this out of the way first of all, and then colour him in. And then from that we'll obviously add in the details and his eyes and his mouth, which will use the black. So this part is really the bit you need to try and get as accurate as you can really. Okay, so it doesn't really look like Iron Man at the moment, but what we're going to do now is just put his eyes on and then add a little bit of glitter just to give his extra sort of light to his eyes, and then we're going to go over with the black, which is then going to sort of put the detail on it and make him look more like Iron Man's face. Okay, so what we've done is just put his eyes on, and we've covered that in glitter, which is like just a sheenery, glittery sort of, it's very fine, so it's easy to put on. And that's just attached to nail polish, but you can use any sort of craft glitter, which will just work fine, as long as it's fine grade, which is exactly what you need. Okay, so as you can see, I've just started to put the black outline on, so I'm going to continue to do that, and then we'll come back and see where we're up to, and then we'll continue with the rest of our nails. Okay, so we've added the detail on, we've put the black on. We're going to need to put the top coat, and that will sort out the gloopiness of it, because it looks a bit gloopy at the moment, so that'll even it out, make it look more shiny. We're now going to start on the rest of our nails. So I've just started on my index finger, I've just got my gold, and now I'm going to go and outline it with the black, and then we're going to do the middle finger, which will be the centre of his chest. So I'm just going to outline this one in black, and then we'll move on to the middle finger. Okay, so we've just done the index finger. Again, that's going to need a top coat, so now we're going to concentrate on the middle finger, which again, like I say, is the middle part of Iron Man's chest. So just the same with the eyes, we're going to add the glitter. We're just going to put the white on first, and while that's wet, that's when we're going to apply the glitter. So we'll do that now. It's up to you what kind of tool you use. You can either use a dotter wand. This isn't actually a dotter wand, but it's a craft tool that I bought, which is very similar. Or you can use a paintbrush, very fine brush, which is quite easy to use. I prefer to use a brush really at this part. And then we're going to do the centre. Okay, so we've done the centre of his chest, and I've applied the glitter, so we've got that shine to the white. I'm now going to just sort of go round with the gold, and then once I've put the gold on, we're going to go and do the black outline. So again with the gold, try and get it so it's not all glooping all over the place. and a steady hand. Okay, so we've got that part there. And now we're just going to add that little bit of detail so it just makes it look like it's part of his armour. So again, we're going with the gold. I'm just going to put a little line there and a line there. And then from that, we're just going to, oops, sorry, go up a little bit here and there. And then the final part to this part of the nail, I'm just going to attach these bits here, so, and then in the centre, across. And then from there we're just going to add the black outline. Okay, so we've done the centre now, we've done the gold and we've gone over in the black. We're just going to finish the last two nails. It's kind of difficult because obviously you've got to sort of try and do his armour, so you have to just make it look as Iron Man-ish as you can really, which is what I've sort of aimed to do. So we're just going to now do ring finger and little finger. So I'm going to show you how to do those and then we'll show you the end part. So again, using your gold, I'll get this ready. I'm just going to put them two together and then we're literally just going to pull two bits together and then straight up, and then we're just going to colour those parts in. Dead quick, dead easy, these parts. But they still look quite effective with the rest of the nails done. They still sort of keep that theme of Iron Man, which is good. And we'll just do the other side. So now we're just going to go over with the black and add the final detail to these last two nails. That's one, and then the last one, little nail. And we've nearly done. I'll just put the final touches to it. Allow them to dry for quite some time because if you start to put the top coat on, it'll start smudging. So give them a chance to dry before you put the top coat on. I've already started to put the top coat on the other nails because they've had some time to dry, so I'm just going to put them down so you can have a look. If you can see them. So there's Iron Man. So I'll allow them last two to dry before I put the top coat on, and that's what you're hoping to get at the end. So the nails were inspired by the Avengers, which I went to see at the cinema, which was fantastic, and it sort of inspired me to do my Iron Man nails. So I hope that you've enjoyed my first tutorial and that you've been able to follow it. We'll be trying to put some more on over the next few months, and also some face painting tutorials and some cake designs as well. So please keep watching, and if you've got any questions then send them to me and I'll be more than happy to answer. Thank you.